Hey there, it's Saturday, the 4th of May. Well, it seems I didn't go to work today. First, I woke up at, what time would that be? Because Robert left by early morning going to the airport, and Steve brought him there in Fort Lauderdale, excuse me, to go to San Francisco for a meeting with his friend Brooke because he'll be taking care of their wedding, to finalize where's the venue for the church and the reception in San Francisco. He'll be back by Wednesday. So Steve was already somewhere outside, and then Ron and I woke up at 7:30. I set the alarm clock for that. Had a shower. I prepared breakfast like the eggs, but I really forced myself just to eat. I have the Italian bread, the cheese, and the eggs. Then after that, he helped me out put all the stuff, all these junks from outside, where Dan cut them into pieces for the door and put them in the truck. Then Ron went home while I drove the truck, of course, going to the warehouse. I dropped a letter to the post office first from Steve, and that's the stamp already. And then I went to the warehouse just to bring the flowers that was here in the house, in the warehouse, and Anna was there because I called up Steve. He can, if he can just go proceed to the Enterprise and Blue Heron, and I'll just meet him to pick him up there because he's going to return the cargo van. So he did, and then when I went there, Matt was in charge, and we went down to the warehouse. I dropped him there at the warehouse, and Adish was there with the other Indian couple for a bridal meeting. And I went down to, I mean, not down, I went to my student's place. So, for piano lesson, and I saw this nice Chevrolet old model car, and I took picture of it. And I love collecting cars as well, like pictures of cars, like old models, as long as they're working and I know it's in good condition. So that's one of my favorite thing, like my not, I don't know if it's addiction, but it's like my thingy. And so I had piano lessons with Paolo, and I think he never practiced. So just like over and over again the same lesson, but I gave him like two lessons, two new ones. I said, "Oh, I only give you two lessons for you to study." Then after that, I went back to the warehouse by past 12, and Josh was there, and Steve, and then he said Adish left already. He just stayed for an hour for a meeting. And so we went to Dante's for lunch, and we just left the warehouse already. Anna took all the stuff for a setup and strike for today, so she brought her car and placed it there in her car. And then after that, the three of us went down to Lake Worth. Steve went for Publix, while Josh went to buy something at the thrift store, and I went and I bought something like the kefir because I need some more of those. And then Steve and I drove back to the house. Then Josh just walked home to my place, and so I was really tired because we decided to go to the club. But I took a siesta first, like probably an hour or two, and then Josh slept as well. Then I woke up like, okay, I said, I'm done. I woke up at like 4 o'clock. I prepared myself. I asked Josh, you really want to go still to the club? He said, yes. So I told Steve that we're going. We invited Dan, but he's not into it. So I took the truck and I drove the truck with Josh going down to Fort Lauderdale. We went to 7-Eleven to buy some snacks first. So he called his friend Bob, who we met last week, that they were going to the club. So we went there. I took a sunbathing, and it was freaking hot, so I didn't stay long. I took a swim, went for a gym workout, and then I went to the steam room as well as the sauna, and I met new friends. First I have Phil Green, and I met a couple, Rod, and I was African American, and he's a cute guy. And then Roy from Brazil, his friend, his partner. And then I also met Alex from Costa Rica, and then I met Stanley as well. He's from Ohio, and he's just having vacation here. And I met also when Josh was done. I met his friend, new friend Rod, and then I had a snack, a little dinner for myself. I had the egg sandwich. Then after that, I just went around, and then I saw Josh outside chatting with somebody, Mario. And then by the time we were there, Bob, whom he met last week, was there. He's a nice hot body guy, and introduced me. So he's Bob, and then who else? I met George, and then it's almost like 10 o'clock. They have an event there at the back, so we just curious what it is. So we went there, and Alex was there. In the end, I had a chat with Bob, and then we went home. It's time. We have a certain time there, so we left. And Joe, did I forget anybody? So far that's it. And then Josh got hungry, so he asked me to go to McDonald's for to go. So he had his burger and fries and iced tea. I just had iced tea because I wasn't feeling well. Having a headache because of the steamer going out and in and out for that one. And then I drove Josh home, and I'm back here. So far, it's like a day off for me, and well, just want to unwind myself. But sometimes having a relaxation makes sometimes it's like a headache too. Anyway, that's what happened to me. I just want to keep it short. Tomorrow, I'm hoping that everything will be fine with all my preparation to send money to the Philippines for my family, as well as I have to talk to Roy regarding the show already. He's coming in the States, so I can buy the ticket already. I haven't bought the plane ticket. So thank you so much for following my journey. This is Louis saying, sayonara. See you then. Bye.